In today's video, let us see how to make this wall hanging for Diwali. Before going to the video, do subscribe the channel, and this channel is all about quilling, its tips and tricks and many more. The supplies needed are quilling paper strips of your color choice, quilling mold. I would use both the dome and the cone shape, a circle scale or a quilling board for the circles, glue, quilling tool, and some jewelry findings. To start with, I am using the peacock green color, a full strip of peacock color quilling paper, and then make a loose coil. I am using a slotted tool to roll them. So when it is done, I am going to choose a circle size which is comfortably bigger and then put them over it. I will be needing more of the paper strips. The next step is to make them into eye shapes. Now for making another layer over the eye shape, I am taking pale yellow color and then tearing them into half strips. Now I'm going to glue the end of the eye shape, and then over it I'm going to wrap the half strip of pale yellow color paper strips. The next step is to make some 3D shapes. For that, I am using pink color paper strips and I am going to glue 4 of them so that it's quite bigger in size. And I am going to use my electric quilling tool to make a tight coil. This tool makes my work so much faster and it is so handy to use. I'm just going to make the tight coil and glue the end. And for the other shapes, I'm going to take 2 strips of pale yellow and make tight coils as well. I will be needing 2 tight coils from the pale yellow color. Now the eye shapes and the tight coils are all ready. Grab the quilling mold and we are going to make a dome shape with a pink color. I always prefer moving from a bigger size dome towards the smaller one so they gradually get the shape and they make a neat finish. With the pale yellow tight coils, I am going to make cone shapes. So this tool is very comfortable for me to make. If you like to buy that, I will put its link in the description below. When they are done, the next step is to apply glue to the inner surface of these 3D shapes so that they are fixed. Now let us arrange the eye shapes into a lotus, and when the look is perfect, we can just glue them. Also make sure there is a little bit of space in the center between the elements so that we can use a wire to go through it. For this part, I am going to use tiger wire which is used in jewelries. These wires are strong and more flexible, so they are easy to use and you can be sure that they last for a long time. The next thing I need are crimp beads. Crimp beads are tiny and they are used to secure the ends of wires. Now I take the tiger cord that I have cut and then pass it through the center of the lotus flower. I join both the ends of the cord and use a crimp bead to pass through them. Slide the crimp bead near to the flower. Make sure it is not too closer to the flower so it is more flexible in a natural way. Then I add some pearl white beads, around some 5 to 6 of them. And then next we can add the pink dome that we had made using quilling. Make sure everything goes through both the cord ends. After this, take another crimp bead and take it closer to the dome. Crimp the bead using a plier and make it tight. Now we can choose one end of the tiger cord and add the yellow color bell shaped quilling that we made, and then put a crimp bead and a pearl bead and again send the same cord through the crimp bead and clip it. So now we have a tight end over which the bell can stand. Cut off the excess cord and it is ready. Do the same to the other yellow color bell-like structure. And now the lower part of our hanging is done. Now for the top part, I again take a piece of tiger cord, insert it through the centermost petal, and then bring the two ends of the cord and pass through a crimp bead. I tighten the crimp bead, and even here I make sure it is not too tight. Tighten it up and then get the two ends of the cord together and add some beads. You can change the size of the pearl beads or do whatever you want to give more interest. After some 5 to 6 number of beads, I add a crimp bead and pass the open end through the crimp beads again to make a loop, and when the loop is just right in size, I just tighten the crimp and cut off the excess cord, and now it is ready to become a wall hanging. So do try them for this Diwali, and also while you post your work in social media, just tag me Agnes Paper and Craft so that I can see them. Thanks for watching. See you on another video.